it went back in.
What went back in?
That red shit.
So it gotta be the camera. We are live. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's Who-Bangin Sports live. Right here with my man WGWAM.
What it do?
And I'm DJ Big Boss. We live and direct right here. You know, it's Friday night. Everything's right. We got a little glare in the light.
Yeah, what's going on?
But we just hanging around, man.
They got us looking native. We appreciate that. That's all in our heritage anyway. What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling out there? If y'all out there, you know what I'm saying? If y'all replaying this, I appreciate y'all. This Who-Bangin Sports. Your boy WGWAM, my man DJ Big Boss. We about to watch the Lakers game right now, but actually it's Portland and Toronto. They're tied 113 apiece. 44 minutes left, so I know my man DJ Big Boss trying to pull up the chat. We trying to see what's up there, who out there, see what's up with us. But it looks pretty good. I actually was leaning Portland right here. Damian Lillard's at the line. You know, you never know what can happen at the end of this game. It's 44 seconds left. You know, that's a long time in the slow pace of basketball. But I'm feeling good, DJ Big Boss. You got some good cashers today. What's up with you?
Man, it's been a whirlwind of bad luck after bad luck after. I'm talking about landed. I had Buffalo 8.5, beat by the hook. I had the over in the Manhattan game. How does the game that they set to go off at 117, right? Over under 117.
Yeah.
Lands on 116, bro.
Dang.
I mean, if you was on the under, you was in the sweat box, and if you was on the over, you thought you had it all down packed because they was up. I mean, it was almost 126 points. I mean, not 126. It was 66 points in the first half or something like that.
Oh, wow. Come on.
So it looked easy to go over, and then all of a sudden I look back, and bam, 116 hit again, man. It's a sad season. I blame it on this low bag LA bullshit. No, just kidding. We had a good time. But I blame it on that shit, man. I was tired, man. I ain't focused right now. I gotta find my mojo, man.
This motherfucker funny as fuck, man. If y'all watch a Low Bag LA, man, my man DJ Big Boss was acting an ass the whole fucking damn week. He was in his mode though, I ain't gonna lie. He was on pace, you know what I'm saying, to be the greatest of all time.
It's all good, man. I'm sure I lost a lot of followers. I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of you, a couple of people told me, like, yeah, man, my wife didn't appreciate what you was talking about. My man, King Rail even mentioned it in his show.
Damn.
That he didn't want to be like, boss. It was crazy, man. I was just trying to have fun with the people, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can't have fun no more. Is that what's really going on? We own the computer, so, you know, technology's not an excuse in this case. But, you know what I'm saying? Why we can't have fun, man? Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Don't do none of that. Don't do none of that. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. But at the end of the day, we was still putting money in their pockets. We still was walking away looking pretty swell, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, you know what I mean? We always gonna move forward. So, hey, right now, I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Everything is looking lovely. My man Ski, shout out to Ski. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Big Ragu. Shout out to Maxwell Smart. Shout out to J Money is Money, King Rail. Shout out to all them out there, gambling Twitter. You feel me? We doing our thing right now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, bubbled over the last few, you know, get downs, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we started this shit, but you know what I'm saying, but we was out there in the front, like, you know what I'm saying, like, fuck it, we gonna make this IBC shit, you know what I'm saying, some real stuff. And I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, Big Boss. He been doing this thing. Y'all see my man out there. He making y'all laugh. He putting money in y'all pocket. You know what I'm saying? He always on his phone. Y'all notice that too, because he making moves. You know what I'm saying? It's things that we got to be doing out there. And at the same time, stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Bigger and better things is coming. We improving. We just only getting better. You know what I mean? Everything is a learning process. Life is a learning process. And people that think they know everything, they the ones that's losing. We out here with an empty cup every day, you know what I'm saying? We with an empty cup, but bro, I'm with everything you talking about for today. What we trying to talk about? I mean, is it web talk right now? Cause You know, shit, my vocal lungs, you know what I'm saying? I could be out here gassing, but I see how you is. I see how Jimmy feel, bro.
Hey, and we just out here really lounging today, man.
Nah, we ain't doing
you know, it's Who-Bangin Sports Talk. As you can see now, at the bottom, it's definitely Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Please subscribe. Please like. Follow the link at the top. You can follow us on Twitter. Also, we have March Madness shows coming up. I just wanted to, you know, break out the green screen, test this little new system we got going on. You know, we did a remake on the Who-Bangin Sports right now. Y'all in on the level 1 plan. Y'all in right before it happened. Y'all can start buying y'all space right here at Who-Bangin Sports for the very low price of tuning in, liking, subscribing, and commenting, and we appreciate that, man. But no, I'm having another bad day today by a little bit. Let me see what can save me. I'm gonna tell you what can save me. And shout out to my man Dave LA, man. I've been following Dave LA in baseball. He went 2-1 today on the
shout out to Dave LA. Shout out to Dave LA.
So real,
Scotty been fired with the tennis picks, man. Shout out to Scotty, man. I appreciate you. Blessed me the other day. I appreciate you, bro. I was love.
But yeah, you know, you got a lot of real strong cappers out there doing their thing, man. I just try to keep everybody together and keep this going for as long as we can keep it going, man. This is one of them things. I don't really think they can tell us no or shut us down. We can just keep going, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, bro. I mean, I'm just trying to chill. You know what I mean? I'm trying to chill, you know what I'm saying? Everything is already in motion to pay the bill, so we just trying to chill, you feel me? We just
so yeah, I had Toronto on the money line, and I had them minus the 5, so I was bust for only two points right there, so I wasn't tripping on that.
Most definitely.
But that's still all bad. I still don't got no good winners today.
Damn, that sounds so depressing. Like, I don't got no winners today.
I got no good winners. I pushed.
Hey, but it's all good.
I pushed in the Kennesaw State game because I got it at 1 before it went to 1.5.
Most definitely.
That was a good thing.
Most definitely. Well, look, I ain't tripping, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the Bucks first half. Toronto just won right now. That's a good game. You know what I'm saying? It looked like Kawhi Leonard, you know, he kind of came through down at the clutch. That's a good look, you know what I mean? You know, he need to have some type of camaraderie. I don't think it's just that easy that he's just gone. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just that easy. I think a lot of people are making it seem like it isn't. I mean, if you think about it, they had the same idea with Paul George last year going to the Lakers. I don't think it's a clear-cut thing that he's going to the Clippers. You know what I mean? So I hold off on saying that he's going to the Clippers now. Who have you ever known went to the Clippers? I mean, if you really look back at it, the Clippers have been underdogs to get anybody. You know what I mean? They've been underdogs to get anybody.
But the Clippers they easing their way on through this right now. Weird as said, like Clippers had some nice years when they really should have made it. Like some of them Blake Griffin.
Oh yeah.
Watch this year when they kind of look flat. They look like they might be coming in 7th or 8th seed. But
I don't think they're gonna get. I don't think the Clippers.
I mean,
if they,
I
don't think the Clippers making.
That's coming from a Laker fan in Los Angeles, because plenty of people are saying the Clippers are gonna be the team for LA that's gonna make the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is the reason why I think the Clippers are not making the playoffs. The reason why Clippers are not making the playoffs is because they don't have players that are reliable long term. They got players that are good for short spurts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody they have is good for short spurts, bro. They don't got no long-term good players over there right now.
But that's,
you know what I'm saying? That's why they're not gonna be able to make. Somebody gonna get injured before you be able to see some like real hard. Like, man, they a playoff team.
We only got a few games left. Right now? I mean, they can't make a 7th
but
or 8th seed.
Can you call them a playoff team?
No, I mean they riding the seat of making 7th or 8th seed.
I could call the Lakers a playoff team quicker than I call the Clippers a playoff team.
That's only because you're a Lakers
and that's how trash the Lakers.
That's
how trash the Clippers is.
Plenty of people.
How trash the Clippers is. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's plenty of folks out there that'll tell you off top that the Lakers not making the playoffs. You just a Laker fan and you believe in it from the Lakers side of things.
They could win this
Clippers can make a 7th or 8th seed. They could be that team to maybe make it to the.
Talk your shit.
I don't want to say Western Conference Finals, but they may make it further than they ever made it with this flat. My point is, they may make it further than they ever made it with this flat squad that we're not expecting it out of. Because every time we've expected it, they've tanked. So, watch out for the Clips, man. Don't disrespect the Clips like that. Let the Clips do their thing, man.
Yeah, shout out to Noli Knows in the chat, man. I appreciate you, Noli. You're my guy. You already know, bro. I missed you. You feel me? I came a little too late. I seen y'all on y'all thing on Low Bag LA. You know what I'm saying? Low Bag LA brought it to the Low Bag in Costa Rica semi. You feel me? As much as you could for right now. And we did our thing. I appreciate y'all sliding in there. Y'all kind of shocked me. I was like,
yeah,
especially the way Noli popped in. I was just really like, what the hell going on? All this shit.
Hey, it was a surprise thing all the way. You know, just trying to do something fun, keep the culture going, keep everybody, you know, attentive and stuff. So we just did a little something out of nature. You know, my man Nolly is next up, man.
Oh, most definitely.
He's next up, man. Expect seeing him behind the camera a lot more, and expect it, man. The guy does some thorough breakdowns. If y'all don't know, stay tuned. My man Noli Knows coming out there, and you're gonna get a good whiff of just how talented this dude is, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for falling through, hanging out with me today. You know, we did the LBC thing, hit the fish market, came back, watched, hung out for a little while, and, you know, did our thing. So y'all ready for the Laker game or what? Who on the Lakers in the chat? Y'all on the Lakers?
I don't think nobody on the Lakers right now, but I think there might be some people on the Bucks first half, and that's what I got too. I like that. They already starting it off looking good, you know what I'm saying? Cohesive. That's what you don't get from the Lakers, though. You don't get the Lakers starting off cohesive, you know what I mean? Yeah. You don't get them starting off like that. You get them, like, maybe playing some one-on-one shit, you know what I mean? Doing some random stuff like that. You can get them doing some one-on-one
like
shit.
That.
Yeah, but for the most part, you ain't going to be able to get them doing no cohesive stuff like they just came out with. So that's why you want to take the Bucks first half. I like the way that was a good play. And I like them at a small ticket, a small spread on the road. That looks like a good play. You know what I mean? Almost all the time.
Hey, so we basically all on the Bucks first half, and this one, me, you, Noli for now, and I'm gonna go put some more tweets back up, get some more people in the chat to hang out with us. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna hang out and watch this first 2 quarters of this game right here, and just you might see me get up and come back and stuff. You know, it's Friday night, man. We just relaxing, man.
Definitely.
We could talk about some Saturday college. You got some Saturday college plays?
Nah, not really, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was really trying to get my time to cap with the fam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in our winner circle chat. My man DJ BIGBOSS. You know what I'm saying? We really be on point. So if you really could look back and see what a lot of the plays usually be that's around everybody's, like, you know, typing skills or mouthpiece, we always thinking the same way. So I like to go in those plays, you know what I'm saying, double back on those, you know what I'm saying, do a little bit backwards work, you know what I mean, don't go too hard on it, especially I got to go to work tomorrow and shit, so, you know what I'm saying, I can't be out here playing around.
And we got the ops in the building, too. We got Virgirl, she in here as the ops, she's taking the Lakers first half, must be the LA Laker inner to make her take the first half, Lakers. But, hey, Lakers up 5-4 right now.
We appreciate you, though.
Doesn't say much for the future, but we're going to keep watching this game and see how it go, man.
But, yeah, boss, man, I really feel like the Lakers, you know, I mean, they go back, not even about the Lakers, you know, because I could talk all day about the Lakers. But as far as, like, the Bucks, I could talk all day about them, too. But for the most part, they have news today. You know, they locked down Eric Gordon. 4 years, $70 million. You know what I'm saying? He looking locked down. I like the way he came in. He started building way more relationships with the coaching staff. Started to get a little bit more acclimated into this team. You know what I mean? Because he did get traded out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So you got to think of it that way. So I like him being locked in too. You know, that means that they really trust him. And they're not in the Kyrie Irving states, you know what I mean? They're not trying to get in Kyrie Irving. That way he won't have to look over his shoulder, or, you know what I'm saying? Or they can even have that as ammunition for the finals again, you know, for one of the series against Boston, you know what I mean? What if you playing against somebody and be like, well, Kyrie gonna take your spot next year, you know what I mean? You might mess with your head. You need him.
Hey,
you know
that's how it goes, man.
Maybe that was the case.
But I see what Kyrie, man. Kyrie has a wonderful skill set as a player.
You see how I segue that?
Ever since he was at Cleveland, what I noticed back in the day with Cleveland when he was with LeBron was basically, and it's the same thing they be looking for LeBron to do now. They're looking for LeBron to come out and do those little spurts, and then when he wants to go relax, somebody can take over the game and keep him in the game. But the thing was, Kyrie, so when LeBron would get out of the game, Kyrie would try to show off a little bit. And it would work sometimes for him and sometimes it wouldn't. But he really never truly gassed the second, I'm going to call it the Scottie Pippen role. Because he never really grasped the Scottie Pippen role in that whole thing. And as a matter of fact, he basically just got frustrated and said, I want out, I want to go to Boston. So now he's here at Boston to be a solid leader, right? Yeah. And he can't get these dudes to follow his thing. Kyrie really further let me down. But, I think he may be a little overvalued.
Well, I would say he is he's not overvalued. I think he's valued to the top of his potential. You know what I mean? I think he's at this peak. I don't think it's I think the ceiling is where you see from Kyrie Irving. You know what I mean? So I'm fading in and out of the thing because I kind of don't, you know what I'm saying, want to go too deep on Kyrie because I really like him as a person. You know what I mean? He's a really good player. You know what I mean? He at least speaks his mind. He had to go head up with LeBron James, and that's a machine right there. So I appreciate somebody that could do that, especially with the type of support system that he has. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. But for the most part, though, I don't give no respect to Kyrie Irving just because he should have been trying to get everybody involved this year. He's seen how everybody was playing. Him being a leader is building people up rather than tearing people down, just trying to do things on your own. So that's the reason why I kind of ain't feeling him this year, bro.
Well, tell me this: who would you give up on the Lakers to get Kyrie?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Would you trade Ball? Would you trade Ball for Kyrie? Let's hope Ski is in the chat for this one,
bro. I wouldn't.
Would you trade Ball?
I wouldn't.
Would you trade Ball for Kyrie? Somebody answer the question. Will you trade Ball for Kyrie Irving?
I wouldn't hesitate to trade Lonzo Ball for Kyrie, bro. What the fuck? I wouldn't hesitate, bro. What the hell? Of course I would, especially the way Lonzo hasn't been able to be on the court, bro. He's not been able to even play for us right now. You know, I can't wait till he come back. He gonna ball out. He gonna ball out when he come back.
Well, they say he coming back.
He gonna ball out when he come back.
They say he coming back. You don't see what really goes down.
Ingram ain't the only one playing good. I'm telling you, Lonzo better than Ingram for sure. And Ingram fire right now. Lonzo better than Ingram, bro.
I don't know, man. Being healthy is a part of the game too. I think some people when I was an athlete, I was like, look, I'm all for one for all, all for team, give my body for my life, everything for the team. So being that I take it from that perspective right there, like being healthy, being injured don't count. I can't really feel sorry for you being injured unless I see you really trying your hardest to come back. You know what I'm saying?
I got
But injury after injury, injury's a part of the game. They tell you this. I don't know if you ever been recruited, but when you get recruited, they tell you this kind of crazy little stuff in these little talks, and they be telling you that you're only as good as your first injury and how you overcome your injury. You got to take care of your body. That's why you got to work out. Mm-hmm. That's why you got to do, you got to prepare your body at all times. So injury is not an excuse for ball. Injury is absolutely not an excuse. How many other rookies sitting on somebody, bench somebody would love to get in the game right now, So I don't know about that, but Ball is going to be show and tell. He's going to have to come and show and tell us. He's going to have to show us so we can tell everybody else, if he's really worth it. But to me, Laker hater in me says that's not the guy. I've been on this, since day one. I really feel that y'all failed yourself from not getting Tatum and getting him, man. Y'all should have got Tatum, man. Now Tatum's all unhappy with Kyrie, and he could have been a Laker all this time. Y'all could have built some other pieces around him. Imagine having LeBron and Tatum on the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't just go ahead and just jump right on Tatum, just like he's just, I like Tatum though, Don't get me wrong. But Tatum is a really good player. He could really break down possessions. You feel me? Offensively and sometimes defensively, step up to the point too. So I really respect a lot of his game. But a lot of times when people go ahead and say, either him or Lonzo, I kind of just tend towards Lonzo just because what you was trying to build, you was trying to get LeBron from the jump. It was a lot of things you was already trying to build towards. I mean, I like Tatum as well. He's a shooter. He could be somebody that could help out with LeBron. I think it would probably actually be worse than what you're saying right now with these kids don't mimic with LeBron. If you think Kyle Kuzma don't mimic with LeBron, you definitely don't think Tatum does either. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, I think Tatum is a workhorse. Like you can give him a specific role, and he can play that role. That's what he did. That's how he broke his way into being one of the main players on Boston, man. I think if Tatum was there, it would change everything, of course. Like, he wouldn't have certain players that's there now. But you got to think of Tatum like this. Takes about 3 years to develop an NBA player. He's going into his third year. He still has time to be a top player. Like, he still has a skill set. He hasn't lost none of his skill set.
Yeah.
Right? And he plays defense, right? Well, he plays mediocre. He plays defense. I'm going to say he plays defense.
Yeah, he plays defense.
Right? He plays defense, right? He plays defense. He can make shots. Maybe he's not the one to close the game, but he's the dagger. He's what would you make him similar to?
I would say his game mimics somebody that that's a professional. He's a professional, you know what I mean?
But he's an upper echelon. He scored.
Yeah, most definitely.
He's sort of like a Scottie Pippen.
He's an elite talent. He's an elite talent because he has a lot of moves. He has a lot of footwork, in him. Yeah. He has a lot of cerebral things on defense as well that he does, and he's aggressive as well. A lot of people don't give him that credit for him being a lot aggressive. He came out the gate aggressive, just like what I like about Kuzma. Reason why I think they like kind of apples and oranges, you know what I mean? Because they both aggressive, you know what I mean? They come out as rookies as aggressive. So I like those two players, but for the most part, bro, give me. I like all these good players, but it's no good comparisons. But when you actually have time on the floor where you're successful, and when you are not successful, you look at what were the factors why you were successful and why you're not successful. Right. I think the reason why these players on Boston maybe in their feelings because they see why they're not successful right now. It's maybe because Kyrie Irving's trying to ball hog the ball and he's trying to hold all the glory for himself. You feel me? Instead of falling in line as a regular as NBA player, you know what I mean?
Well, as a capper, I'm gonna have to say shout out to my man King, who was all the way on Boston today. He predicted that they would come out and do their thing.
Shout out.
They came out and did their thing. You know what it is, King. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Got hit by that Toronto game. That was a killer.
Hey, speaking of Boston and King, you see how he came up there with all that damn green on? He did that shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I got to wear this damn Laker jersey, but I'm come here with all this goddamn Celtics shit on. I was like, damn.
I don't know what all that was about.
That's a hating ass move right there, but I appreciate the hate, man. I love
that was fun, man. That was fun.
That was love, though. I appreciate all that, man.
I love the barbershop talk when they when it's the LeBron and Kobe battles and all that kind of stuff. Man, it's in LA, it's kind of Laker dominated, and when somebody comes from outside like King and he comes and attacks y'all from his ankle and make y'all try to see it from his view. Oh, I love the way y'all just great jumping after just yeah. But my man Ski got the best of him because he got the W, man. I was right there with Ski in the bar that Thursday night. We landed at the bar, right?
Yeah.
And because the Lit Lounge thing got shut down with the power out, so we went over to the other bar. The other bar was kind of
had
dry.
The game on, huh?
Had the game on. So then when everybody got there, they was like, man, this kind of lame. Ain't nothing really going on right here.
Yeah.
But my man Ski looked at the game like the game is right here. I'm not going nowhere. It's too far in the game to move.
Yeah.
And we stayed there all night and watched the game, and you seen my man Ski light up when the Lakers came back and did it. That was a good win, but the Lakers went flat out of that.
He's going to light up today. The Lakers going to come back and win today, but we ain't going to win right now in the first half.
He's just not going to light up in the first half.
Not in the first half.
That's what's up, man.
Nah, not in the first half. I told you it's not cohesiveness. These guys right here, they're really running plays that they actually practice. They look like they're actually getting great shots. That's what it looks like, you know what I mean? That's what you try to cap. I try to cap and see if they're going to make some adjustments. Do I trust that Luke Walton is going to make these adjustments? I already made the bet, so obviously I do.
Did you see the talks about Tyronn Lue coming in?
I think that's all cap, my G. That's all cap. It's no reason for us to even pay attention to that shit. That's why I didn't even say nothing about it. You know what I mean? Because it's all cap. So maybe I'll say it for Who-Bangin Sports. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? My man DJ Big Boss right there.
Hey,
Hit
man.
that.
If y'all, let me know how y'all think about the new look, man. Tell me if we need to change anything. We definitely open for suggestions. We do this for y'all, man. It's fun for ourselves, you know. It's a passion of ours to be sports betting and to be talking sports, but it's enlightening to be hanging out with y'all and to be communicating with y'all on the live.
Most definitely.
And all that. So yeah, let me know how it looks in here to y'all, man. If it's anything I need to change. We got the March Madness banner coming up.
So we haven't talked about this Chicago-Atlanta game. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to look back in this and be like, what day was that? Oh, no, this was the day that Chicago and Atlanta went triple overtime. They scored 155 points each. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about that game earlier. Not earlier, actually. We was talking about the other game, the Toronto game. But this game right here is super interesting because a lot of the hype is starting to flip from Luka to Trae Young. Have you noticed that a lot of the buzz and that everyone talks about is Trae Young now because he's been balling? But I mean, you know, duly noted, you know, he deserves every attention that he gets right now. But for the most part, bro, come on, my man, like let's get real. Trae Young in a half court setting ain't happening. That ain't working. Luka in a half court setting, that looked like that could work. Look like he could get by certain people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna work out.
You know, I follow Trae Young real tough.
I like Trae Young, though. I don't get me wrong.
But he's a very sporadic player. In college, you could tell that the NBA was a better set for him because having to carry the team every night, he was like, not tonight. But he would step up to the games where it was any controversy or if it was gonna be televised. He would step up and just carry the team on his shoulders, which you're not required to do in the NBA unless you're LeBron or Kobe, right? Yeah. You're not required to step up and carry the team on your shoulders, but you know, being able to do that whenever you want is a good look for him.
I just had to show the man he's just talking about just dropped 47 right now. He's on 47 right now. Trae Young is 18. Young man out there balling, looking like he could do it right now. I was like, damn, just like man.
Hey, let me give a shout out to the chat, man. We got my big guy Bubba back in the house, man. Thanks for coming back, man. Once again, we redoing the face of Who-Bangin Sports Talk, trying to keep things different, keep it live and exciting, man. Please give us some feedback, like the show, subscribe to the channel, man. But yeah, shout out to my man, big guy Bubba. Shout out to Vegas Gun 1. Yeah. Shout out to Todor, Pekovac, and everybody else. Verge Girl, my man Noli, everybody else is coming to hang out with us, man. We hanging here to halftime. Everybody's on the Bucks right now, you know, so just hang in there, talk about it. Well, you know, shoot some questions at us. What y'all want to know about? What y'all want to talk about? Let me see.
And man, I had to, and y'all know it's like we don't really necessarily be so close usually, you know what I'm saying? But my laptop is a little bit down. I had to pull up on the big bro like, hey man, let's figure out a way to make this happen. I seen what you and Noli was doing earlier. Let's figure something out. And this guy's a genius. You're looking at what you see right now, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to DJ Big Boss, always the glue guy, always putting things together on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing as he should, you know what I'm saying? Leading the way. And as I'm doing right now. I like the way the Lakers is fighting too right now. They still giving me hope that they could pull off the full game too. So, you know what I mean? I like the way this game is looking like both ways because they're still running perfect sets. Lakers are still running solo missions right now to get points. So, you know.
My man Todor, he want to know what's up with the live, man. Let's break out the live. Most people that love the live got to go over to Bravada. So let's crack open the Bravada for him, man. Give us some lines on what the live bets is. See if we can all come together and get a nice live bet right now. Right now, I see a back and forth game. I don't see nobody dominate right now. But, you know, they're on the Lakers court. The longer you leave the door open for them, the more of a chance they got to, you know, close the game on you. Mm-hmm. So
I still like the Lakers full game. I'm always liking the Lakers full game. Bucks first half, I'm already on that, so I would just leave that one alone. If you could get that at somewhere between 1.5, 2, you know what I'm saying? I got it at 2. I tweeted it out at 2.5. I took it again just because I tweeted it out, you feel me? and boom, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of dialed in on this game, so I kind of don't want to jump on it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got 3 bet plays on there, and I really was leaning the over. And it looks like it's a slow-paced game right now for the most part, so you might be able to get a pretty good shot at the over, though. I haven't looked at the line yet, but I was really leaning over early on this game.
You know my man Nolly want to know what's up with the unders in this one, man. I don't know, man. We looking at it's 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We already what?
Oh no, it might be an under. Yeah, it looked like it's a good under. It's 234.
About 34. What's that? 36 points.
234 and a half. This look like a big under right here.
They heating up though. I don't know.
It's juice though. It's minus 120 at Bovada right now.
I think the best deal for this one is to keep trying to get the Lakers on a good plus line. Hope the Lakers go down a little bit, like we want them to do in the first half. Get them on a nice plus line, and that's gonna be your best value of them closing the game at home, because you know, according to y'all, they going to the playoffs. They're gonna have to win this game. And I think for y'all to win the game is a nice spot, because from judging the fact that you know, every 4 to 5 games NBA players they take a night off, and after the All-Star break I expected a lot out of the Bucks. The Bucks have shown and improved, so they're doing what they're supposed to do. So I think that this night might be a night they just sit down for a little while. And if the NBA is rigged, it'd be a perfect night for them to sit down for LeBron to get a win. So look for Lakers to go down and get a nice plus money live. Hit the Lakers for some good plus money tonight on the money line.
Man, shout out to my man Bubba, man. I had a good conversation with Bubba one time. I think it was an L, though. It was just going back and forth on the game, you know what I mean? Just like looking back at the end plays and what we should be doing right there. So shout out to Bubba, man. I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Tador, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He doing it. Ref is going to help him. Yes. That's another advantage right now I feel like the Lakers is going to get. The Lakers is going to get some help from the refs. You can kind of already know that the Lakers is going to get some help just because they coming off of this team is coming off of a tough win with the Kings. Who the Kings is looking like they're on the Clippers' ass right now, even though the Clippers was looking pretty good in that game. So I really like the Kings, bro. Kings is really my only scare as far as the Lakers push to the playoffs. What? The Kings is a young team. They got a lot of things going on for them. And then they boys ain't even coming back in 2 weeks. He probably be back before Lonzo comes. You know what I'm saying?
But the Kings, they don't play well on the road. That's the only bad thing about the Kings.
Yeah,
they don't play well on the road, man. But the Lakers heating up again, man, trying to ruin that first half. But we got a long ways to go on this one.
Long way to go.
And the Lakers, I'm starting to really watch teams. Now y'all tell me what y'all think about this. So I was watching the game the other day. I was watching Villanova, as a matter of fact. And I noticed that Villanova, we know Villanova's a really good team, right? But they would go so far to get up on people, and it's like they let off the gas. Like they play so much energy. I really started looking at the team like they don't do enough physical exercise to be a top team. And I think, just like y'all was saying that LeBron might be a little too heavy and stuff like that, I think the Lakers fall victim of that a lot too, because they, all their games, they rarely ever start off winning and go all the way through. Yeah. They always got the ups and downs, and only answer to that is fatigue, man. I think that sometimes they fatigue and shit happens, man. What y'all think about that angle right there?
Hey, the Lakers are looking pretty good right now. I ain't gonna lie, but at the same time, I think everything right now is all about hype. It's a Showtime era right now for the Lakers. They got to be able to put up some points. They got a lot of national games coming up too, so it's gonna be looking pretty good for them down the stretch if they can start winning some of these games. So that's why they really want to come down and win some of these games too. You know what I mean? So it ain't just the NBA. It's the Lakers just trying to get this extra cash too. Hey. I think for these other games that's coming on right here, bro. I mean, for as far as the Clippers and the Kings. Think about the Kings. I mean, the Clippers, bro. I may have already touched on it, but those players, bro, they're not really that reliable. They could possibly get injured. You really gonna bank on Gallinari not being able to keep healthy for the rest of the season, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, as fast as we was able to say the Lakers was up by 3, they down by 1 now.
As they should.
It's crazy. Yeah, because we on the first half Bucks.
Yeah.
Let's go Bucks. But, oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to show y'all the intro, man. I've been working on the intro. We're going to switch to the intro real quick, man. Just in the middle. We just lounging, man. It's Friday night. Hey, check out the Who-Bangin Sports intro. I think the audio is messed up, but check out the graphics. I did them myself. Ooh, Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Hey, tell me what y'all think about that in the chat, man. I've been working on some things for Who-Bangin Sports, man, trying to get us business appropriate for the market of sports betting and handicapping. Yeah. So, you know, I'm just doing what I got to do to do what I got to do, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, let me know in the chat what y'all think about that intro right there, man.
That was cool, bro. I appreciate you for even thinking about doing something like that. That was cool, you know what I'm saying, with them. I like that song, too. When that song came out, you know what I'm saying, I see so much ass shaking, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just leave it at that because I'm married and shit.
Hey, I'm going to tell you this, though. 2 Chainz is the dumbest rapper in the world, dude.
Hey,
if you break down some of 2 Chainz' lyrics, you say the dumbest shit.
Yeah. It never goes together either. It's always something that's just super crazy as hell, and they just try to add it together and shit.
I put it on a craftmatic. He just busts out with some crazy stuff, man. Shout out to 2 Chainz, though. Yeah. He got his money. On the hip-hop level, I tell you, 2 Chainz is a smart man. You know, he's no dummy at the rap game. 2 Chainz one of those rappers that got a degree. And he waited till all the rappers got out of the way with all the BS and they court cases and all that, and he came over and took over the game. And now he's solid. Shout out to 2 Chainz, man. And I love 2 Chainz show, man. Show's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that show is dope as hell on Vice. I watched that show, too. That's pretty dope on Viceland. Yeah, but, man, it was a great cap of the games, bro. Check out what you think about, Brooklyn. What do you think about Brooklyn on that game right there? That Brooklyn game, bro, that was crazy. Like, I was thinking that was a Brooklyn spot right there, but for the most part, it looked like, you know, Charlotte came up to play and they came out with aggression, and I really liked the way they was moving too in that game. I was watching a little bit of it, but it's crazy they ended up pulling it off.
I didn't catch it in the game though, but who was that? King was on the Nets too, wasn't he?
I don't remember,
King was on the Nets, man. Some of these cappers, man, golly, man. You know, being a sports enthusiast, I'm gonna call myself. It's in your brain from watching all day. You got all the scores and all the who won last and what happened in the last game, all in your head. But being a capper and being involved with the Lowback show, you got also like everybody's picks that they went through and the stuff that you retained from the show, and some stuff I retained just to check it later and see, like, man. And when I retain it and don't play it, and I was like, man, you can see some of the enthusiasm and the energy from King today that he really felt, you know, real compelled about his picks today. And shout out to him again, man, for doing this thing, man. Hey, and shout out to my man, Big Guy Bubba, talking about I'm the next Biggie, man. I'm the West Coast, man. No way I could be Biggie on the West Coast, man. I'm DJ Big Boss, man. That's already said and done. But Biggie's one of my favorite artists.
He'll take Biggie over Tupac for sure.
Me and Tupac share the same birthday, and I'm more, when it comes to music, I'm more of a Biggie fan than Tupac. And I met Biggie a couple times back in the day, man. I was like side by side with Biggie with the wondering eye and all that.
It was like all the big people be over there. It was like all the big people go over there.
And Biggie did one of the greatest shows I ever went. I was 16 years old, man. It was when Biggie first came out. They did Juicy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Then they ran off the stage for a second. Somebody came on, played a couple records, mixed a couple records. Then they came back on the stage, the whole Junior Mafia, him and all that. And they came back on to I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa with suits and derbies on and all that. Man, I was 16 years old in the club, this is amazing, man. Rest in peace, my man Biggie, man. I'm a Biggie fan for sure.
For real. Yo, man, shout out to that, man. Shout out to DJ Big Boss, man. Legendary DJ. He don't call himself legendary, but he doesn't know. Hey, man, shout out to Maxwell Smart. March Madness is coming up. I just can't wait to just bounce some ideas off of them back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I heard he got his new show. Congratulations. Shout out to my man Ski Prophet. Been balling right now. If you see a play he tweets out, you better tell it. You're losing money. We're not doing it. Man out there on fire, bro.
Oh, man. Ski, man, I love his assertiveness, and he picks his spots well, man. It's like it's kind of like a boxer when you look at Ski. Like, you know, a boxer just don't jump in the ring with anybody. Like, he scopes out his opponent before he steps in the ring.
Yeah.
And Ski steps in there to win every time, man, by knockout, and he does his thing, man.
Most definitely.
Real. I'm so happy to have Ski. And matter of fact, I'll tell you a story about me, Wham, and Ski.
Yeah.
So, IFBC 2018, everybody show up, meet and greet, whatever. Me, Wham, Ski connected like this. Blam, 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 blam.
Real quick.
It was like, hey, it's in the corner. And do our thing, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to my man Ski, man. That's my guy right there. That's
yeah, that was like the first. He was the first person
we met at the IFBC.
Hey,
like
we
looked at each other like LA, like we all from the same.
From the city?
Okay, yeah. What's up? Yeah,
let's go.
Right,
We got
let's hang out. And it's been love ever since, man. And you know, man.
Shout out to the bro.
I go to war for my bro right there.
I told
man.
you,
That's a good guy.
That's on top, man. That's my guy for sure. But yeah, man, like everybody too, man. The chat, man. My man Kev, my man Keith. My man Randy, Noli knows, you feel me? We out there, we do our thing right now, you know what I mean? We really
my man Todor says he's in the sweat box on the Phoenix game with the under, man. Hey, look here, man. I've been in the sweat box all week, and I ain't lost no weight. Look.
Hey, that ain't no sweat box, bro. That ain't no sweat box.
The sweat box is okay, man. Stand behind your pick.
Sure.
You know, sometimes you make it out.
Right.
Sometimes you got to take a cold shower. It's all good, man.
You all right. Don't even trap. You can make it.
And special alert, man. Hanging out with my man Noli today. We were sitting right here. As soon as the line dropped, man, he was on it. And tomorrow he's on the under in the Penn State-Wisconsin game. Anybody who follows the under, which I do now because of Noli, anybody that follows the unders know. Anytime you see Press Virginia or Wisconsin out there, they playing defense and they you know, it leaning over as soon as you see the matchup. So, tell that one tomorrow, Saturday. I haven't looked at the Saturday card, man. I'm going to take a look at the Saturday card for a minute. You want to take over for a second? I'm going to take over. I'm going to look at the Saturday card.
So, yeah, I mean, as far as the Saturday card for tomorrow, I'm going to just go glance through some basketball that I could look at just off the fly. I didn't really tap any of none of these games. I'm just going to look at them. The reason why I did look at one of the games, and it was a Bucks game, the reason why I think that they're probably going to have some type of, you know, rusted legs and them trying to give Giannis some type of minutes restriction could be some notion because they could be at the look-ahead spot. They gotta play Utah. They gotta play Utah tomorrow too. So Utah. So that
I'm gonna do it at first glance right now. At first glance, man, as soon as I just opened up the college NBA card, just jumped out at me. I would study it further already, but off top, I'm leaning LSU over Alabama. LSU and SEC ball been kind of killing me because of the rest. But LSU is turning a corner. They are turning a real corner, especially after this Tennessee game. And I don't trust Alabama in basketball. I don't trust nothing Alabama in basketball. But I heard your boy over there switched up. He listened to one of his other coaches, your boy Avery Johnson over there.
Yeah.
I heard he listened to one of his coaches, and he switched up a little something, and they've been acting a little better. But this energy that this LSU team got, this fight that they got into them, 1.5?
Yeah, that was one of my teams that I followed last year, and he was always one of those coaches that I kind of couldn't even trust, you know what I mean? Because he does some, like, weird-ass shit through the season. So when you can't depend on somebody that's going to give you the same type of look or at least something that could be consistently successful or something that's consistently look good, it looks good. Sometimes he throws some bullshit out there. So
hey, right off bat, I look on Onside Sports. Shout out to Onside Sports. Made a connection with them today. We're gonna be doing some business soon. We're gonna be doing some free pools and contests right here on the Who-Bangin Sports Talk Show. It's gonna be hosted by Onside Sports. But Onside Sports is an app. We'll be putting it in the description in our later shows. make sure you hop on Onside Sports. It's free. It has plenty of cappers on. It's like a Facebook for sports cappers.
Yeah, you can
it's
track
nice
your
and
plays
clean,
there.
and you can track your bets. It's just been I've been using it for over 2 years now. My man Wham too. It's been very useful at a lot of times, like when you don't really have a chance to sit down to a computer or anything. But just looking off top, they have a feed. They have their own consensus feed right here. Off top, LSU by the spread 73%. At the 1.5, this probably go off at least 2.5 to 3.
And that's based off of on-site, so you're not looking at any like SBR odds or anything. So
yeah, but they usually run pretty close though. They run pretty close as far as the line, but the juice on the line. Yeah. If this was an active book with the juice, I would be on there all day. I'm talking about they give a lot of 108s, 105s. They give some nice juice on the line, but it's a free app. There's no money involved. Yeah, but it's good, accurate tracking. If you like to try different strategies, or if you just want to try out a sport you don't normally cap and you don't want to put that money out there, hop on, man. Do you some NHL, man. Do you some soccer. Look at some cappers that you've been following and start, tracking them by actually putting those bets in and tracking them. But Onside Sports app, that's ONSIDE Sports app. Search it in your app provider and put that on your phone. We got a pool right in there right now for NBA. When MLB come, we're gonna have a pool for that. But we're gonna be working with some sponsorship to get at least $100 on the table. Winner take all for the pool hosted by Onside Sports. So that's gonna be coming in the very near future. Stay tuned.
So Todor Petco, he said, what about the Ohio State University, bro? Over. What you think about that, bro? Have you looked at that game right there?
I'm gonna take a look at it right now. Ohio State.
Because I mean, if you be technical, Ohio State is one of those defensive teams, and if it's at Ohio State, usually those games tend to go under, though, don't they? Like
only thing about Ohio State is they don't play great basketball. They play good basketball. Lately they've been outdoing themselves.
In Texas. And those Big 12 games, bro, I can't really catch those. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of one of them weird conferences, bro.
Let me see here.
But it's a good. It looks like it's a good game to cap though, because it's both the lines at Pick'em. Line the over and under is at 140. It looks like it's kind of like generic.
Iowa State. You said Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Oh, Iowa State is hot, man. That's a hot squad right there. But this Texas team might be a little bit too big for them. I don't know. Definitely have to do some further research on that. See how they line up. I'm gonna take a look onside right now and see what I see. Okay, 80% of the public's on Iowa State right away.
That's what you see on there.
I'm not on there right now. I'm just looking through right here. Let me see. They have a lot of cappers on this one. A lot of cappers on this one sometimes give feedback. On the onside, I've had people say that they were at the game or they worked there or something. They gave some valuable information.
For sure.
But yeah, this would probably be a stay away game, man. But if you was trying to find some value in a money line parlay, this would be a pick'em is a good spot to try to get an edge on.
Yeah.
But it's definitely pick'em is actually Iowa State is the favorite because they're on the road and it's still pick'em at Texas, who's not been doing bad, 15-3, 20-8. That's one I had to study, man. That's all I can tell you about that one. I had to study that one a little. It's a late game. Or no, it's 11 a.m. game. What's this? Yeah, 11 a.m. game. That's a good spot. But 9 o'clock spot, man.
I haven't really looked at any of these college basketballs he plays yet because I want to get, down to the nitty gritty. I can actually start to trust more of the stats right now. You know what I mean? A lot of conference tournament stuff is you don't want to really go into the stats. And then I might go blank right now because he just shot this. Oh, yeah.
If my man Noli's still in the house, man, this Florida State,
good defense.
NC State game is kind of fishy, too. Florida State, they play great defense. This one's up at 152.5, man. That be one I might win a cap in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to look at this Iowa State University for you. I'm pulling it up right now, the line. A lot of people are on the under right now, it looks like originally. But Bet Online is at 139.5. The cost of market is at 140.5. So It's kind of going anywhere, but it looks like BetOnline is leaning under. I would think under on here as well, just because they're a real sharp book, and you want to go into like looking at certain things like that and put it into the consideration. And a lot of things I was thinking initially was thinking under, and that's just thinking off these teams historically. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the historic trends is trending under on that Iowa State game. So I wouldn't think so much on the under off my head. But for the sure, if you really want to ask me a question on there, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'll be thinking. I'm thinking.
Hey, my man Bubba want to know about the second half of the Sacramento games, man. We've been watching this Laker game. I ain't really been keeping my eye on that one. You know, the eye test is a mother for me. I love the eye test, but you know, I'm always leaning Sacramento at home, man. What the score look like right now?
Second half of Sacramento, you said?
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up right now. Look like it's the over and under is at 116. Looks like it's a slow game, man. I mean, you know, that one's actually tough. This one is actually tough though, because the line looks super sharp right there. But I would probably think under. You know what I mean? I would think under in this game. I mean, in that
let's see, it's already leaning under big time.
Yeah. So
if anything's to change in the second half,
yeah, it looks like Heritage is changing too. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like to look at the line right here. I mean, the reason why I made money off the slam dunk contest is because I looked at the line on Heritage and they cut it right before the dunk contest came on, and it was that boy from OKC. His line, it cut in half. It was like almost plus 800, cut all the way down to like plus 375 or some shit. So I had to jump on it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that was a good look right there. Sometimes you can see shit like that and jump on it. You know?
Hey, you might be exactly right, Bubba. Go ahead and sit on the Kings -3. I'm on the Kings as well, man. Kings play well at home.
Oh, you pouring up?
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
But yeah, Kings play well at home, man. We just want the Kings to pull this one out.
I like the Kings, bro. The Kings
and
is
not
nice.
Barely. We want them to pull it out. If we can get Kings by 7, it'll be nice. You know.
Oh, y'all got that minus.
And my man Nolly, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel you on that, Nolly. It looks kind of high though. 152 is kind of high for a team that really can play defense. But like you said, we take a look at that one in the morning. You know, you're welcome to come by and have a cup of coffee with you, bro.
Yeah, I'll definitely sit on that Kings -3, bro. That sounds like you already looking good. And then if the line is already moving in the Kings' favor as far as the second half, I mean, you on a good track right there. You're looking like you're going to cash it. So might as well just sit on it, you know what I mean, when you're in a good spot. Sometimes y'all don't want to press things, too. The same reason why I'm going to just chill. I didn't want to tell nobody. I wanted to just take my plays, bro, and just go home with them, you feel me? And if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win, you know what I'm saying? So I just keeping it pushing right now.
That's what's up, man. I'm still getting back on the tricycle, man. I ain't even riding the big bike right now.
Okay.
You know, it was important to me that we had a good time in Low Bag, LA. And even though I did pretty good capping that week on the shows, but you know, as far as like watching my eye test and all that, I kind of fell off a little bit.
Damn.
I'm bouncing back. I'm all over the place right now, but it's all good, man. I broke everything down to the bottom. I'm really waiting for baseball season to come in to hit baseball, so I'm chilled on that, man. But in the chat, man, can y'all hear us well? We not lagging. Let me know if there's anything wrong with the quality that we putting out there right now, man. We trying to keep it real hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Keep everything popping, the culture, and all that kind of stuff. So let me know if everything's okay, man. Do y'all like the colors? If anything you think we should change, man, let me know.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially, you know, if y'all don't like the little setup, how me and Boss is sitting right now, let us know about that as well. You know what I'm saying? This is something all new. We just trying to figure it out right now. We just trying to get the kinks out. And if it's working, it's working. We gonna try to fix it, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna try to you know, make it worse for y'all, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. So I mean, the Lakers look like they're trying to win this first half right now, man. It's looking kind of annoying right now, to be honest. But I got faith in my team. And my team is both of them, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I think I told Boss, I told the bros, if this one hit, I believe King. I believe Ski. They saying I'm a Bucks expert. This one right here, though. This one here. I would think I am, bro. I wouldn't go.
There's plenty of time.
I'm gonna go pull up on Milwaukee facility. I'm gonna try to sell myself a job, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. But for the most part, though, bro, I mean, I'm sweating this out too, bro. I'm sweating out too, man. You know how it is when you got the money on the line. The last couple of seconds, we doing this live. I understand why some cappers go quiet.
So we've been on for 54 minutes, man. We still hanging in there to the end of this half, man.
We trying to. Shit. Come on, let's win this fucking shit. We need 3. We need to be up 3 right here, bro. That's easy money, though. That's just a possession.
Shout out to my man Ski Prophet and Scotty Rock tweeting us out, and Jimmy the Bag tweeting us out that we live, man. My people, my gambling Twitter must be tired or something or too involved with these games. Nobody pulling up, but our faithfuls right here who we definitely respect y'all coming to spend some time with us today. We just try to do this so we can have some fun, man. But so go ahead and put me down for LSU at the 9 o'clock hour.
Okay.
And then we got my man Noli in the 10 o'clock hour with the under in the Wisconsin game.
Shout out to Noli.
So I'm gonna pull another one out since we here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give y'all something to cap on in the morning. Give y'all some homework. Give y'all some homework. These some nice spots. Go in there and pull out your edge.
Yeah. Go get your money, player. Go get your money. That's all that matters. Hey, we appreciate everybody that when y'all go back and watch this to see if we really black and how ignorant we really is. We appreciate the haters too, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I needed the haters. They pay the bills. Let's go ahead and get that dialed in. I could be your #1 person you hate on. I love all that energy, you know what I'm saying? That only fires, you know what I'm saying, a little fuel in my fire. That means I'm really going to hit all my plays. You know what I'm saying? That's all that really means. But shout out to my boy, you know what I'm saying, Ski, DJ Big Boss, everybody in the winner's circle.
Hey, here we go at the 11 o'clock hour right here.
Let's get it.
We got 2 games right here that's definitely on the unders radar. West Virginia versus Oklahoma, man. Okay. Oklahoma struggles on offense, and they got Oklahoma favored by 10.5. I think West Virginia can close that down on that, but definitely have to do the history of the two to know if they good against the press. But Oklahoma's not a great team every night. Like, you know, we just talked about Trae Young. He's gone. This new team, they play a little bit better together, but they can be beaten easily. So I'm leaning West Virginia actually more than the under in this one. And then we got Pittsburgh, Virginia. 2 under teams. The line setter's even letting you know right now. It's at 123.5. They're letting you know. These 2 teams play defense. But 123, once again, that's getting close to the high school score. Yeah. We get us down to 116, 117, 118. We're looking at a 65-58 or something that's, you know.
What about the Wofford first half? I mean, Wofford's ranked. It's a Saturday game. It's March. Wouldn't you think Wofford come out playing fire? They're ranked. They beat the fuck out of Sanford, who just played today?
I don't know, but they on the road. They on the road. I had to check the road record on that one.
Didn't Sanford just play today?
No, I don't think Sanford played today. Today was mostly Ivy League.
Oh, that was yesterday. They played yesterday, though, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, they could be in a possible, you know, a little fucked up situation. I mean, both of them played yesterday. I mean, yesterday. So, I mean,
yeah, it's quite a few spots at the 11 o'clock. We're going to let y'all sort that out. We're going to let y'all sort that out.
I can't figure it out right now, man. Oh, man, Hofstra ain't shit.
Hofstra playing Delaware.
They ain't shit, bro.
Yeah, the 1 o'clock hour doesn't look too promising.
Hofstra ain't shit.
So I'm going to tell you what you do. Oh, no, Duke, Miami.
Ooh, Duke, Miami's
Miami's bad.
Ooh, that might be
Hey.
Is Zion coming back?
Hey, okay, here we go. 1 o'clock hour, Noli. If you still over with us, Noli. Miami, Duke. Duke been hitting unders left and right. Miami's a under team as well. What do you think about the under? I think that smell good. That smell like Cali Green. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Noli? Hit me up in the chat.
Fuck, Lakers, come on, slow this shit down, bro. Hey, man, look, I really got quiet because I thought Noli was about to start talking. That's how slow I am right now.
Oh yeah, it's official. My man Noli said he likes the under right there. And look who then popped in the chat. One of the Who-Bangin Sports Talk favorites, my man Joe Lacari. What up, Joe? What you want to know, Joe? I can see anything, man.
Joe, that's a love.
I can give you some bad advice in a good way. You want some bad advice in a good way? Okay? Say please and thank you even after they sneeze in your food. Okay?
Even when they sneeze on your food,
still say please and thank you.
Bro, not when you go to Norm's and it's real late at night and they want to go home just as bad as you want to go home.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes your body needs those other germs so you can already be sick if it tries to get you for the big one. So you might get caught this time, right? And you might get sick this time. But you can only catch the common cold one time. Each common cold has a different strand. So when you're 70 years old, right? And you ain't as strong as you used to. And this same cold strand come by, and this person already blessed you with that. Say please and thank you at all times.
Damn, that shit is terrible. And I ain't even talking about what he's saying. It's just like the fucking Bucks look like they're about to lose this bitch, man. Fuck, goddamn.
Hey, losers became a thing for me lately. I'm just
Lakers better win this shit if I get my fucking money back, man. Call it 1-1 for the day. They better win this fucking wire to wire. Like you said, they don't win wire to wire. I might have to double back on the Bucks second half and just say fuck that damn Lakers full game.
But I say
or try to middle. I could possibly middle if I could possibly middle if I could take this Bucks first half minus second half -3, something around there or something crazy 3.5, something like that. I can hit the middle. Oh man, I gotta think about it now. Fuck.
Oh my man, Jimmy the bag in here. Jimmy, you know it's past your bedtime. You must be drinking again. What you doing out here, Jimmy?
Goddamn, Jimmy.
On the Alabama LSU, I don't like the under on that one, man. I kind of like the over on that one. LSU been firing them up, man. They've been kind of fired up, man. I probably would stay away from a total. I like the side better on that one.
Where the Henny at, man? Somebody said where the Henny at.
Where the Henny at? We off the Henny, man.
Hey, next time you come, Jimmy. Next time you come, Jimmy, we for sure gotta take you to Mom's Burgers, bro. That shit too fire for you not to come next time, man. You gotta come to that. The dude said that on the show, and we both was like,
oh yeah, he said y'all over there, y'all can get some Mom's Burgers.
How did he know?
Hey, that's another thing we gotta be incorporating in the future. Some good food, man. I love some good food. Jimmy, we didn't even get to go eat good, man. You were sick, but it's all good. We got more down the road. We gonna get together and eat some wings and throw them out the window, bro.
God damn, man. I'll never say I'm a Bucks first half fucking expert, bro. That shit, fuck.
Oh, 25 seconds. Oh.
How did I like? Cause I'm really leaning Lakers here. But the fucking Bucks should have whooped their ass first half, man. Maybe that's overtime was bigger than we thought. Maybe something's really behind the scenes wrong with Giannis. Now I got all these fucking questions.
No, don't look at it like that. I told you earlier.
And Bird Girl, whatever her fucking name is, just won on us.
She played ops and she won
the ops. She had the Lakers first half. She fucking faded.
I didn't get to tell you, Jimmy, but I told my wife that when we was in Vegas that Jimmy and Ski was on the same pick with the Magics in the first half. She said, drop a dub on it. She cashed that. I turned around later. I said, you know what? King is on the under on this game right here. What you think about that? Drop the dub on that. Cash that. Even the wives are cashing in on this, guys. Even the wives are cashing in. If you slipping or caught in your feelings, get out of it, man. Get over it, because we doing big things in the future, man. See, we got the new setup, Who-Bangin Sports Talk, live and direct. You know what I'm saying? We got the banner rolling right there. We just hooked up with Onside Sports app. It's going down, man. I'm excited for the future.
Start on them then, boss. Start on them then. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button one time. No, I'm just fussing with you, bro. Hey, but you know what? I can't even talk right now. If the Lakers don't win, and I really don't have fucking faith in the Lakers right now, too. Now I feel like I'm gonna fuck around and lose both of them. I'm gonna be just completely opposite wrong. That should just be the word.
Hey,
bro.
Man, shit's been happening lately. Hey, sometimes and maybe this would be good discipline for the future. but sometimes you do gotta just take it down a couple notch. Just situational, you know. Right now, it's situational. You got a lot of teams that's gonna be fighting to go to the playoffs. Then you're gonna have teams that's content with not going to the playoffs. So right now, you're gonna get some streaky, stuff going on. But in this game right here, particularly like I said earlier, every 4 to 5 games. Now we count today as the 4th to 5th game. So we're gonna start back over on tomorrow on Saturday. That's game number 1. So the game should come out everybody should come up and play according to the way they're supposed to play. 4 games later, we're gonna start looking for them to tank. This is the 4th to 5th game since All-Star break for the Bucks. Bucks is tanking today. If the Lakers go down, hit them live plus money, and they're gonna win in the end. Watch.
Fucking Clippers right now. Talking all that shit about the Clippers. They're making a push up by 8 against the Sacramento Kings so it looks like they're going to be pushing forward. You know what I mean? They're pushing forward. Like, I was talking a lot of shit. I just probably have a bad read tonight. I probably just had a bad read. I'm gonna stop beating myself down. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I took the under in the Atlanta Hawks game or anything. You know what I mean? I could have been totally fucking wrong in that case. What if you took the under in the Atlanta Hawks game? They both fought 168 and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Damn.
What the hell was that about? Almost 200 points, bro. How many points away from that is 200 points? What's that, 32 points away?
Yep.
32 points away from 200 points. That's fucking crazy. They were just like one Devin Booker away from fucking 200 points. You know what I'm saying? One Devin Booker away from 200 points. You think about that when you go to sleep at night tonight, guys. Chicago Bulls were one Devin Booker away from 200 points. Don't let them get Devin Booker. Don't let him get Devin Booker. Otto Porter just sitting back like, I'll be the glue guy. I need a star over here. And then they have like Chris Dunn. He could just be like a container. Like, you know how you got that Madden play that you put the contain on all them toss plays. When they try to do them toss plays, you put the contain out there.
Yep. My man Todor say he's on the Cliff plus 1.5. And Vegas puck line parlay right there. That's a nice one.
I like that.
My man Jimmy said he had the under 131 and came up on my man Noli's special surprise appearance on the low back show today. Hit y'all with that Sienna right there.
That's right.
But that's what's up, man.
That's right. Well, fucking this Lakers better fucking hit. I'm telling you.
What y'all thinking about the second half of the Lakers game? With the lineup yet?
The line probably out right now, but I mean, I'm thinking about I could possibly hit the fucking middle, as long as it's nah. I could possibly hit this middle right here. I can hit this middle right here if I take the Bucks. That might make sense, but I really might just let it ride. Might just let it ride, bro.
Let it ride.
See, that's what boss, you know what I'm saying? He always tells me, bro. Maybe you need to hedge sometimes. I never have this long time to hedge. I think it was one play. It was today. It was last weekend. I had like, a couple hundreds on the line. Just a couple hundreds on the line. I was like, hey, you think I should just hedge here? And then everybody was like, yeah, if that's what you're thinking, yeah. And I was like, nah, what I was thinking was like, let that bitch go. And then I let it go. Should have hashed it. Even though, hedgers is, gardeners. They're not really growing their money. They're just cutting it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. I heard they're just gardeners. They're just cutting it. But I don't know, bro. I got killed on that one, bro. I got killed. But, man, I appreciate all y'all, man, in the chat, bro. You know what I'm saying? We probably going to call this the quits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my man Wham gotta go to work in the morning. Yeah, my man Jimmy live in the chat though.
I appreciate you.
You know what time it is where Jimmy at right now, man? He really shout out to you, Jimmy, for coming in and hanging out with us this late.
You know
man.
Jimmy got plays right now, man. Jimmy got money going on right now too. You know what I'm saying? He just like we all on the same page right now. That's why we a family. Cause we all risk it at the same damn time. And we sweating at the same time.
We sweating. You know, I stopped sweating though. I'm too old for that shit. That shit you might kill me. Yeah. I don't even worry, I lost so many times, I won so many times. It's the same difference. I love it when I win, but if I lose, so what? I pick my shit up and I keep fighting, man.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna keep fighting. And with y'all on my side, I have no choice but to get some of them good shots back on them and remain in the fight, man. That's what it's about. Remaining in the fight, man.
You got to do it. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody, man. Shout out to all the family. No Low Baggers Unites. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this every year. You know what I'm saying? LA convention. That was super cool, bro. That sounded like it was just something that needs to be done. Even if it's at new places, we don't have to do it in LA all the time. It's just that it happened here. And we could always move that somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? We could figure out a way that we could go to Costa Rica. I got a passport, Jimmy. I've been trying to get myself out there, bro. If you still watching, I'm trying to get myself out there, bro. You know how it is when you have a wife and you're trying to keep your happy life. It ain't going to work without them doing it twice, you know what I'm saying? I just tried to rhyme right there, to be honest, but...
Hey, I'm looking into it right now for my low bag LAs that come back and view this today. So we have an event in March. March Madness, I believe, starts the week of the 11th. So we're looking at either the March 15th or March 22nd. We're doing a meetup for the low bags. We're gonna watch some games. Probably gonna be like a 1 or 2 o'clock meetup early, so people can get back to their families later on. You know, watch a couple games, have some fun, have some drinks, be lit early in the day.
Real lit, early.
Because these guys, they crush bars too. I don't know if you've seen the video.
Oh yeah.
They crush bookies and they crush bars, man.
Hey man, King Real, he nice at almost a lot of things, bro. I always told this story, bro. When I was out there in Vegas with him, I literally had only like $20 on me at the time. Didn't have no cash. Put it on there. We were just really having a conversation, just trying to have fun. Put it on there. The boy started hitting. I put all my money on there. After a while, he made that $200. He made it like almost $400. I got all the way down to like, I think I got up to $400. Went away with like 200 because I just started telling him everything. The last one, I had like a couple of hundreds out there, and I just lost. But I was like, man, but he was hitting so consistently, man. Shout out to your bro, man. And when I go out there for a show, we gonna do that again, man. Even if we don't hit, we gonna at least.
And we also gonna be in Vegas with my man Big Ragu for the Sweet 16. That's gonna be a little further down in March, man. I think it's like the
probably like 20th or something like that.
I think it's like the 24th or something like that. Something like that. But you know, it's gonna be a little bit down there. We're gonna be back in Vegas for the tournament, and I think I'm going through my little losing stage right now just so I can light up for the tournament. I already know that's what's going on. It happens every year because I love that early morning basketball, them 8, 9, 10 o'clock games.
Yeah, that'd be the best.
Those be the best. I mean, when the player wakes up fresh, they play how they're supposed to play. But when you had all day alone to do different stuff and let the mind kick in, you know, you mess up, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that time, man.
Nah, it's gonna be dope, bro. I love that part. Like, you know, you wake up early in the morning, you know it's gonna be a game coming on, and this is the West Coast. I'm pretty sure you have to wait a little bit on the East Coast. I was in Jamaica once, you know what I'm saying, and the time zone is like East Coast time, so that was kind of my first time really being out there, being sleeping and waking up on East Coast time. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's like the games come on later. You know what I mean? The games come on a little bit later and everything, but out here, you games come on early, right when you really wake up. You get breakfast. The games is on. Like, games on.
My man Max was talking about that this morning. We was in a chat, and he was like, you know, it's like 7 o'clock, and where y'all at? Y'all got to be dedicated to be up that early capping. And yes, you know, the time difference plays its part, man. But, you know, we the West. So, I love all my folks in the East, all my folks in Canada, all my folks overseas and all that. I love y'all. I love y'all time zone and all that. But we the West, man, and we going to stay on just like we on right now at 8:45, which is like, what's that, 11 o'clock or something on the East, you know. So, you know, we just going to do it the way we do it, man. My man Wham got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm out.
The camera just told us it's time to go. Put us in the red light special, man. But, you know, make sure you hit the subscribe and like. DJ Big Boss, my man Trout Wham, Who-Bangin Sports. Shout out to the chat that built up a little bit. My man Jimmy
Jimmy, shout out.
Much love, Jimmy, for pulling up on us, man.
My God,
we gotta have you come hang out with us.
Hey, when y'all replay this back, that's how real we are. You know what I'm saying? We got the real ones rolling with us. You feel me? Jimmy the Bag rolling with us. Shout out to the bro. Shout out to Ski Prophet. That's why you see him on here. That's why you see Big Ragu on here. You see the real ones, bro. So we the real ones, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, bro.
Shout out to my man Joe Lacari too, man. He said it's 11:45 out there. It's still, the night's still young. Cheers to y'all, man. Who-Bangin Sports. I'm DJ Big Boss.
Drop Wham.
Follow us on Twitter. We out of here.
Peace.